What up, fantasy freaks, holiday humps, and party people? You know, they say the holidays are a time to be spent with family. A time for giving. Because 'tis better to give than receive, right? 'Tis a big fat friggin' lie. Giving stinks like my grandfather's car seat. And seeing as you fantasy folks are the closest thing I have to a family, prepare to receive the bestest gift a nog-filled nitwit like myself could give. My gift to you, silver bells, silver... only on the Fun Spot. It's the semifinals of the playoffs, folks. So now we have officially entered the no screwing around, acting out of character, or doing anything different than from what got you here zone. Now's not the time to act out of character. You're one win away from the fantasy championship game. So the last thing you need is me or some other Blabberstein coming on and telling you about some screwball to pick up off waivers, hoping he might vault you magically into the finals. If I may log on to the Cliche Network, now's the time to stick to your guns, trust your gut, and use the force. Come on! You know what you're doing. Plus, it seems like every week I tell you to pick up or start someone, he's the guy who throws like 5 picks or goes down in the first quarter with a partially torn everything. I do? If anything, going forward, I'd say to probably do the opposite of whatever recommendations I make. But you didn't hear that from me. So that's why my advice to you this week is... nothing! Absolutely nothing! Seriously, just do what you've been doing, play the guys you've been playing, and if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. I mean, come on. Do we really want a scenario like this to arise? Fitzy said he didn't like the matchup of Michael Turner at home against Tampa. So I listened to him and benched him, and still somehow he managed to get 2 touchdowns. Now the only thing I got going for me in life is over. Thanks, Fitzy, you son of a... However, while we're here, I do have one random recommendation for you all. A holiday-themed celebratory beverage, or celebeverage if you will. It comes from my buddy Brad. He's a big chubby doofus from Buffalo who roots for the Bills. So obviously he knows a thing or two about boozing, right? And Brad's shockingly yummy GFY certified holiday beverage of choice is the Yellow Russian. You see, it's like a White Russian, but made with eggnog instead. And it's kind of frozen. So it's like a pancake-flavored adult frappuccino, if you will. To make it, you fill a blender with ice, then about halfway with eggnog, and the rest is equal parts Magic Russian healing juice, vodka, and coffee-flavored liqueur. Kahlua. Blend it till smooth, pour yourself a tall one, sit back, relax, and kiss your troubles, cares, concerns, sobriety, and waistline goodbye. Trust me, regardless of how your fantasy team does this or any other given Sunday, you knock a couple of these puppies back and you'll be the big winner this holiday season, my friend. Sounds like it'll also probably get me Kirstie Alley eating Oprah Winfrey level fat. But hey, I'll chase a good buzz into a hornet's nest during the holidays, or the fantasy playoffs, or come to think of it, whatever. That makes 2 of us. Now I want to remind you all to feel free to drop me some YouTube page commentary action anytime. I'd like to punch you right in your silver bells for all the bad advice you've given me this season. I'd like to jingle your bells for all the good advice you've given me this season. Or rock it out GFY style and leave me your favorite holiday cocktail recipe. And of course, at any time, you can email me actual stardom or sit-em fantasy football dilemma type questions by hitting me up at Fitzy@townienews.com. Good luck, you fantasy freaks. Stay the course, and hopefully next week we'll see you in the promised land of the fantasy finals, where we shall celebrate the season in full-blown Fitzy Fun Spot fashion. Till we meet again, this is Fitzy from townienews.com, saying that when you need fantasy and or highly caloric cocktail advice, I'm your guy, and everyone else can and